Navigating the Course, BUSI 1307, Personal Finance. Well, welcome back, my friends. This video will show us how to navigate through this course so you can get the utmost benefit from it. Now, right now, it says spring 2024. You may be in a summer semester. You may be in a fall semester or a different year. It's all going to be the same navigation. So as we look at our home page, again, I hope you had a chance to look at the welcome video itself, just welcoming you to the class, what we're going to try to go over. Please watch that if you haven't already. Just take a few minutes. All my contact information. I do teach with, again, the Connect campus, as well as I'm housed full-time on Northeast campus. My email, you can always use Canvas. Friends, if you ever need to, always email me. That's perfectly fine. That's how we do most of our communication. And if you ever need to set up an MS Teams meeting one-on-one, we're happy to do that. I'm happy to meet you in my office on Northeast campus. I'm in the faculty building, but please email beforehand. We'll set up an appointment. Never have a problem reaching a student. And again, always will answer those emails within a timely manner, but definitely within 48 hours, if not sooner than that. Again, a little welcome here, right, of the things we're going to be studying in this class. I have your syllabus and your online organizer as two files. They'll always be right in here. Again, depending on what semester you're in, just click those through and that will tell you a little bit about the course. So if I was to knock that syllabus right out there, this is where it's going to be. Again, my information will be right here as well. Anytime office hours, I'm usually on campus at this time on Northeast campus, but go ahead, you can always do a virtual. But again, most of your questions will be answered easily over email, and I'm always happy to make a phone call as well. Your textbook is actually going to be right here in McGraw-Hill Connect, so it's automatically included in your tuition. We'll talk about that in a moment. Learning objectives, again, that we've gone over, student expectations of an online course. Again, complete that online orientation. Those textbooks, keep up with the class, my friends. On a 16-week course, you have approximately 3 weeks to complete each unit. There are 4 units in this course, so that gives you more than enough time to do a quiz, some discussion boards, and a written project. And the written project has its own videos that I go and tell you exactly what you have to do. They're just a set of questions, somewhere around 10 questions to answer. And every question is going to help you get better in the world of personal finance. So again, if you will spend a few hours each week, hey, we don't have to drive to campus. I also teach lecture classes, so you don't have to drive or have time in traffic. So bank about 6 to 9 hours a week on this course. You'll be very pleased, I believe, with your results. If you don't, if you try to do this, procrastination is never anybody's friend. If we wait to the last minute to try to complete these assignments, we might find ourselves in Dante's fifth circle of hell, and that's anger, knowing that we could have all done a lot better had we had a little extra time. So again, just because the due date seems, I've got plenty of time to get that done. It makes so much sense just to work on a little bit each day and not stress out at the end. This is an online course. Friends, you have to have very good computing. I've been teaching online for well over 10 years. And, they're different. The expectations are different than a on-campus class. So this is the TCC technology statement that will lead right to that. You need good internet. TCC, Tarrant County College, does not provide any equipment for students. Again, what we do provide is you get the free, full Microsoft Office Suite. Download that. It's actually a subscription. Get that on so you can do your any assignments in Microsoft Word. That's what we do offer. And so make sure you got a good computer and always take it with you on vacations or wherever we're going. The one thing about an online class is you always, hopefully, have access. And if you do not have great internet access at home, remember you can always go to any TCC campus. You can literally get into the parking lot and you'll be hooked up to the Wi-Fi there, or utilize any of our library systems on any campus. Great internet, also other computers that you can use right there. But saying that your technology, your internet's down, or you don't have the right equipment is never a plausible excuse or reason not to complete anything on an online class. Just got to make some investments right there, and I do believe, even from a personal financial situation, that you should invest in the best technology that you can get, all things being equal, and enjoy that, and because it's going to be part of your career if it's not already part of your career. A little bit of student contact. We do interact with each other. We have discussion boards. You may have some emails, certainly to me. Again, I'll tell you how to do those, but let's keep our comments and discussion boards, everything with the utmost professionalism. It's not a philosophy course. We're not trying to argue. We're trying to help each other, and in the discussion boards, I learn from you. We learn from each other how people are saving money. What are they doing a little bit differently? And it's great, great stuff. Yes, we do have some written projects. We have 3 of them. Again, I have a video and I'm ready to go for you to help you through this. Everything goes through Turnitin. If there's a lot of websites out there that have information, and you're more than welcome to utilize websites. Of course, the book is where you're going to find your really good answers, but you retype those out in your own words. You don't copy and paste. Turnitin is very good about finding AI. It's very good about finding documents of papers from other schools and from this school. And generally, if I find someone has taken another paper from a student, it will show up as a very big, anything over 50% on your report, your Turnitin report, needs to be rewritten, or it's going to receive a failing grade. Again, a lot of it is if you don't write very much and you're writing right from a website or the book, it's going to catch that. So good, thorough answers usually really help this. But anything over 50% match, rewrite, and you'll be able to see your match as well on when you submit it. Again, I know the world of AI is just blowing up right now. We're not using that. Again, when you follow up on these questions and do your research and wonder what is a Roth IRA and why is it different than a traditional IRA, you want to find that information and get it for yourself, because it's just going to ingrain and help you so much better. I mean, if we did an AI report, we probably would never even read just to turn in. That's not the purpose of this course. The purpose of this course is for us to really get better. Again, there's no other course like this. This class is all about you and your money and your finances. It is the most personal, great course you're ever going to take in your college experience. Again, I really believe that. Here's how the course lays out. We have an orientation quiz, 25 points right off the bat. This just shows you how to take a test on the Canvas system. We have our unit quizzes, so we have 3 unit quizzes, 25 points apiece. They'll be open the day the unit opens, so they're open for 3 weeks, and you have 3 attempts on them. So I like to take that test immediately, just see where you are, and then you have 2 more attempts on those quizzes. Again, it's just to kind of help you out there and see what you know already and how you can get better at that. No late work on a quiz. That's always a non-negotiable item for me, because they have been open for actually the entire 3 weeks. So you have every time to take that. We will do 10 discussion boards at 10 points. There's 100 points right there. Here's the big stuff, the written projects, 3 of them, 1 for each unit at 200 points apiece. There's 600 points. And then at the end of the course, I like to say we come in for a soft landing. It's a quick exam over completing your financial plan. So we get the written stuff done in the middle, beginning the middle of the semester, and we coast in there. It's 900 points, and it's a point system, and those are the grades right there. I hope to award a lot of gold and silver medals, A's and B's. The only way you make these grades is if you just don't do anything or you don't turn stuff in. That's pretty much it. All right. Course organization. Again, Unit 1, 2, 3, 4. Planning our personal future. The culture of debt and purchasing, investing, and completing the plan. I'll have notes, I have web links, I also have videos for you. These are what we would call screen recording, so as would be as if you were taking my on-campus class. I give you a PowerPoint recording, and students really like it. It really helps them. If you're auditory and visual learner and reading, I want to make sure we can hit all the basis of how you can get this information, and I hope you'll enjoy them. I think you will. Attendance in an online class. Yep, we take it. And so here's how we do it. Every assignment, project, discussion board, quiz, all of those are the assignment, are the attendance dates. So if I miss a discussion board, I'm going to get an absence. There are no excused absences in the college world. And again, don't worry about some of this. Just get the work done and you'll be fine. But that's how I utilize, and any online course utilizes, its attendance. So all of these are the criteria. If you don't, you get a 0. All right, I'd get a 0, and I'd get an absence, and then our system starts generating emails all the time. You'll get an email. You could be in jeopardy of getting this class dropped, or et cetera, right in here. I just want you to know, do not assume that I will drop you from this course. I believe you've paid for this course. You've utilized your financial aid. However it's happened, it's your responsibility, okay, to drop a class. And so if you do nothing, then at the end, you just, instead of a W, if it was me, I'd get an F, okay? But I do not drop students from class, so don't worry about that. All right, just don't let this happen to us, man. I want you to do well. I want you to be great in this course, and be great with your finances throughout your life. And so if you just keep up with stuff, you'll be fine. If somebody wants to procrastinate, if I want to procrastinate till the end, it's not going to be very fun. But nothing will be. Communication, again, email and class announcements. Always check this class every week. Again, they may have an announcement of when things are coming up and due, but I'll show you how to utilize our course syllabus online that has all the dates ready to go for you. I always make sure you can email me through Canvas, and that's perfectly fine. It will go to my TCC account. You should all have a my TCC Outlook account. It's Microsoft Outlook. If you're a brand new student, you automatically have one generated, I believe. And if you are a continuing student, we did migrate from Google to Microsoft system. So make sure that you've updated your email. If not, you can always go right through the Canvas connections right in there, and that's perfectly fine. All right. Again, my friends, any type of emails, make sure those are in proper written communication. There's a big disconnect in the workforce here. We serve here, our faculty, on a lot of advisory boards for other companies, and they serve on ours. And if I was to ask, as I do, a question, what is the big disconnect between new employees and current employees? You know, friends, there's 5 generations in the workforce. We have baby boomers. We have Gen X. We have millennials. We have Gen Z. And we still have some traditionalists. And there's a bunch of different ways to communicate. So the baby boomers and up, and even some of Gen X, definitely want to see written work professional emails coming through. Not, hey, dude, what's my grade? So make sure that you start that in everything you do. Make sure it's good. If it's poor grammar, or if it's very like a text, I simply won't respond to that. I'm just trying to help you out. I'm not trying to be anything but that, to help you out in your career. The better information, put your course, BUSI 1307, whatever your section number might be. At that time you're taking the course, even your student ID number. This just helps me find you very quickly. I do teach 7 courses, and they're different preps, from marketing to entrepreneurship to general business to personal finance. So if I can know exactly what course you're in, the section number and your ID number, I can answer your questions a lot better than that. So, all right, as an online instructor, I'll do my best, all right, provide you relevant notes, lecture videos. Those are already in place. I'll show you how to get those. I'll respond to your emails within 48 hours on a regular basis day. All right, and basically, if anything is sent on the weekend, I will try to get that by Monday, noon on Monday. I'm usually faster than that, but at least I need that leeway. All right, any type of project you have, especially our 3 written projects, I'll provide you feedback. These are not just checks right in here. I give you a lot of feedback on that within 7 days after the due date, so that way you know how to do better or keep it up for your future projects in the course. Monitor your discussion boards on a weekly basis, and have emails throughout. So this is not one time that you will hear from me, and we're going to go through the course, together. And right now, let's just breathe. It's very important. When you read a syllabi the first day of class, you can get overwhelming. All right, and you just say, what do I do? What do I do? Hey, you don't complete everything in this class in one day. The best way to succeed in college, and I believe many times in life, is to focus on what is directly in front of you. So as this course goes on, what's in front of us is probably a discussion board per week. Okay. The quiz for that unit, you have 3 attempts. I record the highest grade. And your written projects, again, complete, a few questions a week, and you're going to be fine, and then you can even add more into those. So, again, as we look at this, I truly believe this is the most important course you ever take in your college career, because it's just about you and building that positive relationship with your finances, becoming proactive, you have emergency funds, a healthy credit score, reducing debt, and start to invest for the future. You have a good feeling of contentment with your finances, which 70% of Americans have the direct opposite, a very anxious feeling with that. So I hope we make that a great semester. Read through the full syllabi, whatever semester we're in. You'll like that. Course organizer I have here as well. Print those out. It just basically goes by a nice way right in here, the dates, things that we probably should be doing, and then again, when the discussion boards are due. So that is your course organizer. It takes you through the course. Print that out along with your syllabus. Put it in your workstation just so you always have something to refer to. Now, as I come back to the class, there we are again. If I hit this syllabus, give it a couple of seconds to get back to where it needs to. So here we are in our syllabus from the online version. Again, always crank down and download the one that we just talked about that I've written for you. This is another great way of showing everything that is always due and when it's due. Now this will look like a lot of assignments here, but again, they're discussion boards, they're quizzes, and there's other things like that, which do tend to make it look a little bit more than the class is. But it tells you everything exactly when that is due. So always check your course summary right there. I've got it for you, and it also will link you directly to the assignment. Now right now, I am in my faculty mode, so I have more access than you're going to see, that you even need to see. Yours is going to be a lot cleaner looking. You won't have all of this on your left-hand side. But right now I need to work from this angle in order to give you the best navigation, because the course is not going to be published here for a little bit. So there we are. You can always come to your announcements of what announcements are going to be made. Generally, these are going to be emailed to you. But the biggest spot that you come to is your modules right in here. So there's our orientation quiz. It'll always have the date that you need to finish that by. Again, if we were in a summer or fall semester, these would be different dates. As we look through here, again, Unit 1, Unit 2, Unit 3, so everything you will find. The welcome page, if I were to look right here, planning personal finances, these are videos that I have created, so it'll be like a lecture, so you can watch these as you read your text, and it'll give you a little more, in-depth view of the course and hopefully make it more interesting. So that's what we have right there. Always coming right back to my module, and you will find everything you need in this module. So there's our discussion boards, there's your quiz, there is your project. Again, these are the big projects right there. Please, I mean, I can't give anyone an excuse if you don't watch this, because I've made it specially for you, how to write, format, and submit your written projects. All right, that's the video. This is exactly where you're going to download that video. I'm sorry, this is where you're going to download your project, and you're going to complete it and submit it back, but I tell you exactly how all that does and what grades. There's a grading rubric in there as well. Here's another example of how to format. You know, we're trying to write for business applications, so for your career. Many of you are about to start that career. Some of you are in the middle of it. This is more business report writing, and it's taken from best practices. And once in a while, I'll get somebody who says, "Oh, I've never had to do that before, and I just write it this way." Well, that's great, but this is how we're going to write it in the class. And yeah, I do have a specific format that I want you to do. And I think it makes it look real good, and I think it'll help you in your career as well. So you get a little bit of technical writing as well in the course. There's a little added bonus there for you. And you submit those by the dates right in there. So this is where Unit 2, Unit 3, and then Unit 4 right in here, and we're finishing up the class. So this is where you're always going to go. Ever want to find your grades? You should find that right there. Find the people in the course. If you ever want to email from this stat, that is your email inbox on Canvas. Now that will go to all your courses, so that takes you out of the course and gets you into your email there. Big thing is our book. All right. So as we come over to our book, it's McGraw-Hill Connect. So what happens right in here is I've already paired this up. Usually every semester, it will say, "Go to my Connect section." All right. So as we go, it will ask. Now it automatically allows me to go right to it. It'll ask you to sign in with your email, and you should be able to go directly into your course. There's the book, and then that is how. Open that link in a new tab. It may actually be blocked on there, okay, because I don't think the book is open at this second, but that would launch your ebook right in here. And that's what you're going to go. There's no assignments here. This is where you get to your text. Really good textbook, my friends. In fact, they do have an option for you that you can basically purchase this book for about $40, and it will be a hard copy and sent to you. It has tax information, investment information. You could buy an older edition, probably on eBay, for maybe the same price, 30, 40 bucks. It's a great text. I think it's a text that you would always want to have access to. And so, you know, this is what we do. All of our courses on Connect are through McGraw-Hill or Pearson. They're in ebook form. This is just an excellent book. Very important, if for any chance it says you need to purchase this book, you do not purchase it. It will give you an option to do a 14-day or a 10-day free trial. You go ahead and put your email in through there and ask for the 14-day free trial. Then you just simply send a note to me, an email to me, say, you know, Professor Saleh, the McGraw-Hill is asking me to pay. That means McGraw-Hill did not flip a switch, and I contact them. They will fix it, and when you go back in, you're right into the book for the entire semester. It's just a workaround, but it's a nice one that can keep us going. So it's a 10-day trial. Hopefully it doesn't happen, but if it does, that is your plan. I usually have a lot of students who do not watch this video and say, "Oh, I can't get into my book." I said, well, what happened was, something did go wrong, and we can fix that. Again, you may want to look at some of this. You learn about Connect, Sync In, check that out. A lot of different things right in here when you get into it. Of anything else than that, if the book doesn't support your computer for some reason, that's way out of my hands, and you would want to contact Connect, and they'll give you those numbers too once you're in. Hopefully it's all going to be good. It's an excellent book. That's how you'll get to it. So friends, again, if I'm coming back to the home page, make sure, you know, we get your once you've read through that syllabus in the organizer, get that orientation quiz, click it, 25 points. It just is a little agreement that says, yes, I understand how this course works. I'm excited to do it. I give you 25 points, and then you're on to your unit lessons. Sometimes I get a question, can I work ahead of the class? In pre-COVID days, that was good. The U.S. Department of Education really hammered down on online classes when COVID happened because everybody went online. And they basically asked every school not to do that, or we could lose some accreditation. So these come in sequentially. So the first unit, when you come in, unit lesson will be open on the first day of class. Then there's a few weeks go by. This will be open, unit 2, then unit 3, then unit 4. So the answer would be no, we cannot work way ahead of class. I mean, you'll still have plenty of time, but I can't finish the course in 1 week. And some students do have to travel, and I get it, but we need our accreditation. And many of the U.S. Department of Education said it was a correspondence course, and it's not even a real course. We don't like that. Right or wrong, you know, they won the day. So things will open sequentially throughout the semester. Again, let's make it a great semester, my friends. I'm excited for you. Hope you enjoy this class. It's like none other than I think you've taken before, because it's all you. Whatever you put into it is exactly what you will get out of it. And I hope you get a lot out of it and you have a really, really bright, great financial future. So let's make it a great semester.